Hello, everyone. I am here today to introduce our fearless guest, Jessa Grace. Jessa Grace, the genius behind the Heartfelt AI. Now, be prepared for exclusive behind the scenes actions as we dive into this genius behind Heartfelt AI. And be prepared for exclusive behind the scenes action as we dive into Jessa's transformation from an ordinary human to an AI wizard. And by the way, Heartfelt AI helped me write out this outline for this podcast. So without any further ado, welcome Jessa Grace.
Hey, everybody.
Okay, Jessa, let's get right to it because we know you're going to go trick-or-treating with the kids before it gets dark. So we're going to talk about the evolution of Heartfelt AI. So tell us about this evolution and how this idea blossomed into a powerhouse of AI technology.
Ooh, that's a long story. The Reader's Digest version is Heartfelt started over a decade ago. Many people have been following Heartfelt, been using the Heartfelt system and model for a very long time. We're talking tens of thousands by now. If I actually, this is probably a bigger number than that if I actually went and did the research on all of the different programs. But I ended up having to take a hiatus for like 3 years, personal things, lots of personal growth, personal, what the hell did I just do moments kind of things. And I decided it's time to come back to it and go back into the coaching world on a bigger level and really push it forward again because it works. It works. When I decided to come back out there again, I just used the system step by step by step, and boom, I was already back out again, to the point where I was getting a workload that was definitely too much for this single mom of 3. I couldn't do it. It was a no. It's like, yeah, I would love to get back to my 20K months, but I literally don't have it in me to do all of that. So I decided to, because I had already with Michelle been playing with Chat GPT to make things a little bit easier, automate some things a little bit for myself. And I got this aha one day. I don't even know what triggered it. I think I was doing the dishes. I should do that more often. But I got this aha, and I actually dropped the plate and I was like, oh, I could do that. Oh my God. And so I did some research, I did some learning, and I figured out how to make my very own AI that is for me only. I said, these are the 10 triggers that I use. These are the psychological phases of conversion that I teach. These are the tools that I use. And I put it all together with the foundation being every single training that I've ever done. So instead of me having to be like, what did I say on that day? How did I use that? It was in there. So it's like a Chat GPT business, but it only knows what I've given it. It only knows heartfelt business. That's the only thing that it knows. It doesn't care about the rest of OpenAI, Chat GPT, any of that. And so I made this list of the first like 10 tools. So I made one tool for each of the triggers, and I was like, yeah, this is exciting. And I kept going and going and going. I think there's like 60 tools right now. And so I made it, and I was like, this is going to change my life. I'm so glad I made this for myself. Now I can take on all these clients because it's going to be like a quarter of the work. And I shared it with Michelle less than a month ago. And she was like, what? And it grew from there to the point where I've realized that I can't keep this to myself. I need to share these tools with everybody else who knows and loves or even curious about the heartfelt business model. Now you can have it all as well. Every single tool and all the ones that I'm going to be building, because I can't seem to help myself. It's all in there for you, way that is step by step. You can literally build your business, any business, in an afternoon instead of having to take my 12-week course and pay me $7,500 and hope that you're understanding it or hope that you're implementing it well. There's no more learning curve here. There's no more figuring out, did I do it right? Is what I wrote here effective? There's no more of that. You get to now just be in implementation phase. You get to be running your business instead of building your business, hoping that it works, and then maybe it doesn't, and you start all over again and do it all over again. Now you can just play, literally just go in and play. Answer 10 questions with as much or little detail as you like, and it will give you what you need, and it doesn't distract you by giving you things that you don't need. It's what you need, it's where you need it, and it's how you need it. It's really exciting because I know so many of us deeply want to run our businesses differently. We deeply desire to market ourselves in a way that is aligned and is effective at the same time. We don't want to be in our messenger. We don't want to be in DMs. We don't want to be sending out all these emails, hoping that somebody finally decides to click on it. We don't want to do any of these things anymore. But the alternative is figuring out how to do it differently. And now that's not even an alternative anymore. You don't need to be spending all of this money on all of these platforms and all of these tools, Kajabi and MailChimp and ClickFunnels, or what are the other ones that everybody uses? So people spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, up to thousands of dollars a month on their business. It's not doing anything. It's so frustrating. And so that's why I created Heartfelt AI.
So let me interject here. Kajabi, I was spending $150 a month. Perfect example for my being and becoming card deck and other offers that I have. And it wasn't really doing anything for me except a landing page, right? There was a landing page and I could send it out. I could do all kinds of things because, I could and I did, but it's not like that $150 was actually serving me. So, and I shared this actually with you, and you were like, if I were you, I would just take down Kajabi because I'm building something that's going to revolutionize you and all of the coaches out there in the universe. And I was like, really? Okay. Because I trust you. I know you. I totally know you. So that's the thing about coaching is a lot of people don't know how you can actually do that, like the know, like, and trust element. And you have so many years and years of clients that know you, like you, trust you. So it made so much sense to me for you to build this Heartfelt AI. I just want to toot my horn. I actually was bugging you about it because I was using ChatGPT for a lot of different things, like my podcast and my emails to people and situations that were difficult conversations. And I felt like I had to keep reminding ChatGPT about who I was. And then when I started playing with the heartfelt, I was like, oh my God, it knows who I am already. Because I'm compassionate. I have empathy. I have a strong intuition. I listen to my gut. I am this wealth of spirituality, but also I have a big science background. So once I started playing with Heartfelt AI, I was like, okay, Jessa, and this was in the beginning, right? You were doing, you're like, okay, let's practice it. And you were like, what do you think? And I kept giving you all the things that I wanted. You were like, okay, I can make that. Okay, I can do that. And you just went, bup, 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 bup. And you just kept adding to this menu of things that I could actually do. Matter of fact, we talked about an actual podcast tool, which you said you could create. But then I said, hey, I'm going to go through Graceman and do Graceman because that's part of Heartfelt AI. And with your permission, I'd like to show people the actual website on this podcast because this is also going to be on YouTube. So
Okay,
they're going to visually see.
Know that this is all about to change as well. So what she's showing you here first is just the tool set. The other elements that I'm adding, I actually had to write them all down. And they will be up by November 15th. So mark your calendars. And then we will be out of beta and the prices will go up. I don't know how far, but they will go up. I found it. While you're loading that, I will explain what's going to be in addition to these tools for everyone.
Yeah, I actually sent an email to myself.
Okay.
So I actually have a PDF of all the tools.
Yeah, I have them here too on my.
You can also just say them too.
Got them here. So while she's loading that, in addition to what she's about to show you, there's going to be a CRM that you can create and maintain and modify however you want. It's going to be a pipeline management. Your offers will be deliverable from this platform as well. So if you've got courses, memberships, if you've got a paid community, if you've got, digital things, if you've got physical things, it can all be managed from within this. And so that'll save you, if you have any CRMs, it's probably about $100 a month right there. And then all of the sales funnels. So no more click funnels, please, guys. We know a click funnel the moment we see it and we're like, oh, cringe a little bit. And they're beautiful. They're beautifully done as well. And then we're going to have a website builder, which I actually like. I actually really like it. And you can just have your website. It's there. It's done. Click, point, done. It's very easy to use. We're going to have surveys and forms, all the email marketing, of course, text message marketing. I mean, how many times have you looked into text message marketing and been like, that's freaking expensive? No, I'm not touching that, but it would be cool, right? SMS marketing, appointment scheduler, so no more Calendly because that's very clunky. Workflow automations, which is going to be huge. With you get a new client, automatically your Heartfelt AI will say, okay, Susie, welcome on board. Here's your onboarding. Here's where you schedule your first session. Here's where you go into the Facebook group. Whatever it is, it's just done. You can wake up tomorrow with 10 clients and have done nothing, spent no time on any of it, which I think is really exciting. And I'm going to be making that bigger and stronger as we go as well. So I'm open to ideas, everyone. What else? Courses. I already talked about your courses and your products. Your reputation management, especially if you have a Google profile. This is really important because that really helps you a lot. And then of course your communities, and there's an app for it. There is an app for it. And I'm also looking into, I'll take votes on whether or not I should create a way for you to each all have your own apps for your business as well. Thinking about it. That one's on the back burner though, because that's a lot of work. All right, so there she is.
So here we are, Heartfelt AI. Can you see the top? Or you can see, there we go. Heartfelt AI, empathy, integrity, strategy, and technology.
Well,
the whole shebang, people, the whole shebang. So basically, what I want to talk about is this is the personal connection and uniqueness that we need to unravel, Jessa, because, we all have quirks and superpowers and everything in between. So we, as coaches, need to figure out how to manage that and also maintain our sanity. Right?
We can try.
So this is the question. Can Jessa really coach while negotiating dinner plans and reading bedtime stories?
I don't have to, actually. Because of my tools, it all, and set the boundaries for myself as well. I no longer have to be like, oh my God, I'm just going to heat up a pizza, put it in their mouth, and then go back to work. I don't have to do any of that anymore because most of it is done. And so my calendar is now just full of opportunities instead of tasks.
Mhm.
Now, when I open my
Mhm.
calendar, I'm not like, oh God, how much do I need to do today? It's who do I get to talk to? How do I get to serve? It's what do I get? What do I get? What do I get? Instead of what do I need to do? What do I need to do? What do I need to do? And
Right.
I'm
Exactly.
because especially my kids, you know, they're like, Mom, you're hanging out with us? You're gonna watch a movie with us? They're like, yeah, hand that popcorn over here. And they really like that.
So it's the power of AI, personally connecting with our uniqueness, and also providing the power of transformation for ourselves and for our families. And so this is an incredible opportunity for the world. Really, this is a huge component that mother entrepreneurs, grandmother entrepreneurs come across this dilemma of how to have the balance in the life and provide for the family. So, talk about how you have integrated this now that you've had this tool, you've integrated it in your business, your coaching. It's not like you stopped coaching. So, let's talk about that.
So what I've done, so as you all have seen, if you've been following me, I disappeared into the mist for quite some time. I was still doing my thing. I just wasn't marketing it heavily. I had my one-on-one clients and that kind of thing, but I wasn't out there, you know, doing YouTube lives and that sort of thing. And so when I came back out of my cave and built these tools, what I saw it really doing for me was, number one, it was inspiring me, because so many of these tools will give you options. There's one tool it's called Show Me the Money. You tell this tool how much money you need to make, it'll give you 3 ideas. Simple, easy, effective ideas. Like, just come on, we don't need to build a whole business right now. We need to make 30 grand in the next 90 days. It will give you ideas. And then it will also give you right next to it exactly the marketing strategy, step by step by step by step. And you can do it unlimited times. I'm not creating a platform like others where it's limited. Oh, you can only have up to 100 contacts before I have to charge you more, or you only get to do everything once a day. I'm not putting any limits on anybody. I'm just deleting anything that feels like a limit, and I'm putting in place options and opportunities. So you can go and get 400 ideas if you want. You could use this to make money for yourself. If you're a marketer or a marketing specialist, use this tool for your clients the same way I do. I have a client and they're like, I need a marketing strategy. And I'll be like, gotcha, answer these couple questions for me. And then I put it into my tools and it spits out a beautiful 30-day marketing strategy with monthly, weekly, daily options and opportunities, as well as the exact posts to post every single day. That's just one or two of the tools. So using this to inspire yourself to really do an even better job of what you're doing and faster. I would definitely make a 30-day strategy for someone, but it might take me a day and a half to do. So I just trained this AI how I do it, and then it does it for me. It's amazing. Amazing. And then you also just have more time. Speaking of time, Ellington needs my help. Please don't do that.
So while you're helping your wonderful son, I'm going to demonstrate a little what Heartfelt AI can do, because I actually have the account open in my name. It's logged in, by the way. And because I have been busy at work. Actually, I've been busy having fun working. It's actually fun now because I'm not stressing about how it's going to actually happen or like how I need to organize it. It just, I've got the ideas. I copy and paste my ideas, which I did for this podcast, and it gave me an outline for the podcast. And Jessa, I sent it to Jessa, and she was like, holy God. She was blown away by her own tool.
It was so great. Because if you, and those of you who join, I beg you, use these tools and then go to ChatGPT and see what it gives you.
Right.
It is
exactly. So basically, on the left side of the dashboard, you can see this is really what Jess was talking about. All of her 20 plus years of coaching now built into this personal connection of our uniqueness, but with the capacity to build your business. Okay, so the fun thing about Jessa is she's got the divine feminine energy and she's got a lot of the divine masculine energy, right? She takes the two and melds them into her work. And so you can see for, let's just look at one of them, like the instant connection. If we literally click on the instant connection, it asks me questions so I can provide that instant connection. We all know, especially as business owners, that how do we get that instant connection? So we can just look really quickly here. Boom, she's saying, hi, I'm Graceman, Jessa's Heartfelt AI at your service. Let's start with trigger one. They're in the right place with the right person at the right time. Tell me about your business. You can be as descriptive as you want, or as Jess was saying, you don't need to be as descriptive as you want, but it sometimes will help you kind of gather that uniqueness that you are who you are, right? Paste and copy something from your website. So boom, that's super easy. And I'm going to just do that. So I have my website. I'm going to bring it up so I can just do a little tutorial because this is all going to be on the podcast. Julian Goddess Coaching. By the way, this is the website that Jessa actually has created for me. It's just every time I look at it, I just go, oh my God, that's me. Oh my God. So I can literally paste this right here because Goddess, divine feminine being who radiates her unique gifts into the world, stands into her power. Okay, I'm just going to take that little bit right there. I'm not going to go crazy. And I'm going to copy paste, you know, because this is just for demonstration. Let's see, we had to go right to where I was. Here we are back here. Okay. I'm going to now paste. Okay. Who are your people? Okay, I know who my peoples are.
Well, you do, yes. Well, actually,
Plus,
you can just pull on the other side. Oh, wait, no, you don't have that.
do it
Okay.
again.
We'll demonstrate that tool too, but I'll show them how to find out even more about
it. Yeah. 50 plus. Okay. And they're mid-lifers and female
and spiritual. There you go.
Entrepreneurs. I spelled that right. Boom. Okay, I'm pressing submit. This is the fun part. Ba 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 bum. Ba 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 bum.
Could put in there.
Ba 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 bum. It should have like a little music playing. Do 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 do. It's like, okay, what's gonna come? Oh my God, it's like, oh my God, Christmas! I'm getting a present.
Yep. Exciting.
So
there you go.
Boom. Okay, so we get to see what it came up with. So for the instant connection, which is trigger one, and Jessa always says, you really should start at the beginning.
Gotta have it. If you use these tools, use them in order, please. You'll see how they grow together.
Exactly. So
Goddess and dive limitless.
Go ahead.
Oh, these are juicy. Step into your power and embrace the goddess within. Radiate your unique gifts as a goddess and create a life of abundance. These are great. Which one do I like best? Awaken your divine feminine energy. Embrace a life of purpose. That's my favorite one.
I like that one too. I like that a lot.
Like the secrets of the
I like
goddess.
unlock the secrets of the goddess within and thrive in midlife journey.
That's perfect. That hits all the points. And again, if you don't like any
Yes,
of them, start over and give it different information.
exactly. Literally just press the start over button, but I'm going to actually copy that and show you how you add it to the note. And you click on that note and a little note should pop up. There it is. And then I'm going to actually, nope, I'm going to go like that and bring that note like up here, just kind of bring it up here and click on it. And now I'm going to add it. Did I press copy? I don't know if I did. I think I did. Okay. Edit, paste. Boom. It's in there. It's saved, people. You don't even have to worry. And you can actually color code this note. Let's make this one blue. Purple. Love it. Okay. So now you have it there. So when you go to the next question, you can just take that same information and put it into the questions.
It's really incredible.
Trigger 2.
It's really exciting. And if you
Okay.
information about each of the triggers, there's actually a course that goes along with this about all of them. There's actually a number of courses that come with this.
Yes, exactly. So that way, you know, you can see how simple this actually is to use. It's user friendly. I mean, a child could do this. And basically, we have demos. We have a quick demo on this site. You can actually play with it and, you know, learn how you can actually look at it and then how you can create, you know, your own signature courses or programs or landing pages and all these other tools that Jessa is actually in technology land. Yesterday, I couldn't even talk to her because she was down deep in technology. She's like, can't talk, won't be able to talk for 2 days. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. You know? And so I was like, okay. I say, okay, no problem, you know, because I know what's to come, right? I'm no like student anymore. I'm actually an advanced collaborator partner with Jessa. And so we're all on this mission. We're both on this mission together. So I'm just so happy that we got to do this today because I know you've got to go with the kids. So to sum things up, let's just talk about what else is possible in this opportunity.
So right now, what you have seen is beta. It doesn't do anything more than what you just saw, but it helps you to really get the elements together. You're collecting everything that you need, whether it's website copy, landing page copy, course creations, ebooks. There's one that will make you literally 20 lead magnets. It takes about 1.5 minutes. 20 lead magnets. I wish I could make it faster so I could say 20 lead magnets in 20 seconds, but it does all of these things for you. What's coming next is that next step. It's that implementation step where now you have all of this information and I don't want you to get stuck in information overload. I want you to move to the next level, which is implementation. Because once you implement it, it's now off your plate and you have room for something else, whether it's another business idea or another program idea or time with your kids, whatever it might be. I want you moving forward every single day. And I want you doing it knowing in your bones that you're doing it the right way and that it's effective. And it is something that I personally, if you paid me thousands and thousands of dollars, would sign off on. I want you knowing that. So that's what's coming next. It's that implementation, those tools that will also have AI in them. And also, I'm very, very, very fond of automations. So I want to make sure that you can create a set it and forget it environment for yourself every, let's say, Monday. And then you come back to it on Friday and say, well, let's see what happened. It's like a crock pot, but for your business. And I really want that for you because we all deserve to have the success. We all have our superpowers and we all have those things that make us so unique. There's no reason you need to be using these cookie cutter tools or these cookie cutter marketing or going after these shiny objects that are out there for the solution to your marketing problems. And then they overpromise, underdeliver. All of these things are so frustrating. We've all been there. And then on top of it, almost every solution out there is so tech heavy that it's impossible to integrate them. You've got to go over here for your emails. You got to go over there for your funnels. You got to go over here. Oh no, they're not talking to each other. How do I get these tools to communicate? All of this can just be done. You have a big plan. You have stop building this thing. I know people, I've had clients who are like, I have been trying to build this thing for 3 years. I spent $40,000 so far, and I still have nothing to show for it. Is it me? Am I the problem? And the answer is always no. It's the system. It's the system. And now you can pluck yourself out of that system. You can say, you know what, that's not actually for me. Do what I did 10 years ago and said, oh, no, I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. And I'm doing it that way. I'm not doing it with or for those people. No. And so now you get to just sit back and be like, not only do I have everything that I need, I also have the support I need to actually do that self-help. Go help yourself. Go do that, please, because we all need you to be doing what you're doing. Go take care of yourself, go learn something new, go build your skills, go spend time with your babies. We only live once, and we all know that. And that's why we're doing what we're doing. We want to make an impact. We want to make a difference. And we want to have that legacy. It's time to live your legacy while you're building it at the same time. So go take a couple of these things off of your plate, go save some money in your bank account, go make some more money in your bank account, and go take a nap. I highly suggest naps. They're amazing, guys. I love naps. I get to nap.
Naps, and she needs to do naps. Speaking of the naps, and she also is not only napping as taking care of 3 kids at the same time, she actually has time to actually date, actually be dating. Yes, dating, not in a relationship, dating.
I'm terrified, but it's fun. I don't know, dating in your 40s. I'll keep you all updated. We'll see.
That's for another podcast. So thank you so much, Jessa, for coming on today, wherever you are, whatever you're listening to this. And I am so excited to put in the show notes the links for everyone to start playing with this AI. You can get into this AI at $55 a month, just if that's what you want to do, or if you want the coaching and the AI, it starts at 222. We love that number, 222. And that provides you with coaching and the AI. And then there's all other levels that are even more juicy, and you'll see that all on the website. So thank you for joining us here for Rise of the Goddess Collective podcast. Bye for now.